Hi.
Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. For the Minnesota Timberwolves earlier this season, they were the winning team in the last matchup against the Detroit Pistons.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense.
Hi. How you doing?
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Now Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Wiggins. Pekovic is out there with Zhang. Then there's Martin. And it's Williams at the 5. Pulls up from the corner. Good. And it's 7 points for Nikola Pekovic.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
The dude, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up.
Here you go.
Look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Oh, what the heck?
Form. Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them, and that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat, because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Novak's checked in. Butler comes in. Here's the dude.
Oh, there you go.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. The big men, Smith and Drummond. Jody Meeks out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
And then you look at the Pistons, great size and athleticism inside, but they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here's Butler, coming off a solid outing against Denver. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And, you know, for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. But that wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
Now here's Drummond. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver. Inside. Steps back and fires. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Smith sets the pick for Augustine. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Here's Drummond, and he dunks it down.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the...
Put it behind you now. Get ready to go.
That'll do it for the first half. The Pistons on top, They lead by 8. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Josh, you guys seemed intent on getting this win tonight. How important a game was this to this team?
Most definitely. I mean, this game is as important as the next. You really need this win. I'm pretty sure they need it too. So, you know, you expect a good show out of all of us.
Two hungry teams, no doubt about it, Josh.
Any bother?
Okay, guys, let's talk about that first half. We've given this crowd way too much to cheer about. The second half is going to be played on...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Brewers checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Corey Brewer, Mo Williams out there with Mark, then it's Wiggins, and it's Young, and it's the 5 patrolling the paint. Pistons passing it around. Smith with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
You never let me play.
The dude, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Number 5, Josh Smith.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all of these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets.
Well, that one was a very physical game, and it played right into their hands. You know, a lot of their points came at the foul line, Clark.
Yeah, and it also led to a lot of foul trouble for some of the key guys they were up against. So don't forget about that part of it either.
Corey Brewer,
I didn't even know it was in there.
Florida, alongside Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Last season, a return to Minnesota, where he started his career. Now in the second year of a 3-year deal.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
I made it!
Detroit leading by 9. Caldwell Pope dishes to Monroe.
Well, Greg Monroe, good size and skill at the power forward position. Loves to operate from the high post, make plays for others, or attack off the dribble.
If there's anybody watching, good for you.
And Monroe is an elusive left-hander. He's great at driving and getting to the basket. Not really an elite athlete, but well, I tell you, with his size and ball handling ability, he's more than capable.
And Monroe developing his mid-range jump shot, Steve, to complete his face-up arsenal.
Well, he's made strides. I mean, it's a little concerning to see his free throw percentage falling over the last 2 seasons, but you know that jump shot is key to keeping his driving lanes open.
Butler, he's checked in for Detroit. Augustine comes in for Brandon Jennings.
Greg Monroe, 6'11", 250, the ability to play the 4 or the 5 spot. And his combination of size and skill makes him very coveted around the league.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket.
What's the username? Bro. Bro, look. Oh, I passed it back. And from the 3 line. How do I do it? From the 3-point line. That's easy. What are you
From Cortez. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him. And Monroe, very left-hand dominant, much better scoring from that side of the floor.
Yeah, and while being a lefty does throw defenders off, I think developing his right hand is
Oh,
something that will
yeah,
help him even get better as he moves forward.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Here's Wiggins, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
It's his first trip to the line.
I did.
I need to just do this real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna talk, guys. He's gonna play, guys. You're ugly, guys. Whoever's watching is ugly.
You know I'm not even in the game. Do you think I care? Yes. I know I do.
I wanna go outside.
I need to do something. And if you shoot me, we're not going outside. Oh!
He wants to kill. It's gonna be weird how it's gonna come out. Look. It came out backwards.
I like playing school. I like playing
Didn't you have practice today?
No, it was just reading for them.
Ooh.
Come here. Brother.
Do you have to go?
No.
You have to go?
You already left.
Oh, you did?
He was leaving. How did you make it to that little hole?
Did you stop the broadcast?
No.
Is it still live?
Yeah, no.
Let me see. We're gonna play MLB The Show. Your team?
No.
Guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end.
Boy, if you don't get your little dumb bubble gun looking ass. Boy, if you don't get your little dumb mama for that. Let me just finish this.
What, the basketball game? Yeah. Let's just quit it.
No, it's gonna make us.
The first one falls.
Well, just take a look at what Wiggins has done tonight.
Ice
He's got 8 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dang. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Pistons leading by 6.
Ice Cheerios, how many
Pope.
more subscribers do you
And he
need?
gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the dude, right now averaging 7 points a game. Sinks the triple.
The win.
The dude's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Augustine. There's the dish to Drummond. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer Augustine.
Oh, she just left.
Rebound Minnesota. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And then for Minnesota, Levine's checked in for Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for the Dude.
Where's the bullet?
Let's find out what Doris Burke has.
Wake up, son. You're in.
No,
How many subs do you need?
no, she's not on it no more. Boy, if you don't get your little...
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the
bubble
fourth. They've
Come
got Smith.
out of
Karan
here.
Butler is out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Jennings. And it's Augustine in at the
We're
shooting
losing
guard.
because of you.
That's the group for
You're
Detroit right now. Brewer passes to Young.
You're welcome. Ha ha ha. You're welcome. Ha, ha,
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's giving them little. I can't put it any other way.
A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Jody Meeks. Monroe comes in for Butler. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Augustine. And the Timberwolves also making a change. The dude, he's checked in for Williams. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddles. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has
And
been
they don't have power.
fantastic. Keep pestering them,
Okay,
keep forcing
stay from my
turnovers,
shit.
and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated.
That
so
really
far.
hurt.
Scoring breakdown
Not
for
really.
the Pistons.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
The free throw drops for Monroe.
Terrific game for Monroe. He's got 21
was
points,
funny
and the
as a
additional
fly.
offense he's provided from the line, big impact.
Yeah, major impact. I mean, a good chunk of their
actually
scoring
hurt.
has come straight from his work at the foul line.
Ricky, their
Be
time on
close.
this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath, you're
Yep.
right. He feeds it to Martin. Pass to Young. Lets it go from 14. Again, Young missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The dude, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
To his club, he told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in F-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside Jennings. Here's Smith. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
You know, and this gives them a measure of revenge for what happened in the first meeting between these two clubs. That one really did not go their way.
And as interconference opponents, Steve, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. They won't see each other in the regular season again until next year.
Here's Cortez. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Jennings kicks to Monroe. Kicks it out to Jennings. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Screen by Monroe. Just 5 on the clock. Jennings drives in. Rebound, Minnesota.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Cortez. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Outside Jennings.
Defensive foul. David Cortez. That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Brandon Jennings. Shooting free throws.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And Jennings drops them both. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To halt the run, can't get it to fall. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing